You guys don't seem to have too many questions this morning, so we're going to keep going with the question that we received from you guys during the week. So what you guys can do if you don't have time to pop into the live session, or if it's 4 a.m. in your place somewhere in the world and you don't want to do that, we get it. There is no problem at all. You can leave any of your questions in any of the comments of any of our videos, and that's gonna be picked up by us, and we just print them, and we get to answer them for you throughout this live session. And once we have like little quiet times like that, like nobody is talking to us too much on the live chat, we are able to pick up those questions and answer them live, which is quite cool.
All right. So Pelvi says, please can you tell me what type of part-time jobs for students are there in New Plymouth?
New Plymouth is actually quite a up-and-coming town, which is quite cool. So New Plymouth, where is it, Laura? What is there to do around first up? Like, why is it good to be a student there?
Okay, New Plymouth is the main or the largest town in the Taranaki region, which is a region on the west coast of the North Island. This region is a little less visited compared to other areas in New Zealand, which is actually kind of the charm of it. It doesn't feel too touristy. But the sort of main highlight or the thing it's known for nearby is Mount Taranaki and the Egmont National Park, which sits right in the center of the region. It's sort of like a lonely volcano in the center, and it's surrounded by amazing forest inside this national park. So that's kind of like what most people know New Plymouth and Taranaki for. In terms of the city itself, New Plymouth is quite a surprising city. It's really artsy. There's a ton of art galleries. There's beautiful gardens there, but it's also on the coast with some really beautiful beaches along the coast there. And a lot of people like to surf there. It's a good place to learn to surf if you're a student and you want to sort of learn to do that as well, on top of doing whatever you're learning at your university. There's surfing as well, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I think that's pretty much New Plymouth in a nutshell.
So in New Plymouth, there is quite a few shopping centers, and that's definitely a big hub for working as a student. There is the Valley Mega Center, and there is the West Town Precinct. So they are both areas with a lot of shops there, and same thing, a lot of student jobs available there. And in retail, you get stacking shelves. You also get any kind of sales job or customer service jobs. You also have cashiers and all those kind of things, because there are also a lot of supermarket there. So supermarket like Countdown, Pack and Save, and you are always hiring students to be able to to work for them. So that's always a really good place. There is a fair bit of hospitality in Hamilton, in New Plymouth as well. So New Plymouth has a lot of different hotels and motels and stuff, and you have a lot of different type of jobs like housekeeping, porter, receptionist, all those kind of jobs. Especially if as a student you can work in after hours. So anything after kind of 5 p.m. or before like 9 a.m., anything in between those ones, they always need some extra help, be able to do those kind of shifts that most locals don't necessarily enjoy or want to do. So there is a decent amount of accommodation there. But the main industry around Hamilton around New Plymouth. I keep on saying Hamilton. The main industry around New Plymouth are farming. There is a ton of farm work, especially dairy farm work, right, Laura?
Yeah. So actually, we did do some dairy farm work nearby New Plymouth. Well, it's actually nearby Stratford, which is the neighbouring city or town to New Plymouth. So if you want to check out the video of what dairy farming is like in the area, then we do have our dairy farming. I think it's titled Woofing in New Zealand. So that's spelled WWOOF, and Taranaki. So in YouTube with NZ Pocket Guide, and you'll find our video of us dairy farming in Taranaki, which is pretty fun.
All right, so yeah, so that's basically the scope of like a job and life as a student in New Plymouth. There is really a lot to do there, and it's a town that a lot of students overlook for other places like Hamilton, that I said the word many times, Rotorua, Auckland, Christchurch, and those kind of towns that usually kind of draw more students there. But I think New Plymouth is a fun town to visit in.
Yeah.
Now, if you do want some information about New Plymouth, what can you do, Laura?
Well, we have a ton of information about New Plymouth on nzpocketguide.com. If you're looking at destination section, we have the whole Taranaki region in there. So you can check out all the amazing walks, bike trails, free activities, paid activities, all around the region, so you can get an idea for what's available there. But if you just want to sort of understand the vibe of New Plymouth, then we have a ton of videos about New Plymouth on our YouTube channel, NZ Pocket Guide. So just search Taranaki, New Plymouth, NZ Pocket Guide, and you'll find all our videos and all the activities that we got up to when we visited New Plymouth and the surrounding area.
Here you go. And if you find this video useful, make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's a free way to say thank you for all our hard work. Let's go back to the live chat.